Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Welcome back.
What's going on, everybody?
Welcome back to LGP. I am Ryan. This is RJ, as always. And today's topic is going to be RJ's. And it's going to be something that we've talked about before. Many times. Because the world...
needs this. This is something important. This is actually a life lesson episode.
The world
Because
would be a much better place if you all just...
mind your own fucking business.
mind your own fucking business.
Just mind your own business.
Just mind your own business. You know,
There's this video.
every situation can be avoided if you just mind your own fucking business.
If you just mind your own business.
Yeah.
There's this video. I don't know if you've seen it, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this video of this black guy walking by with his dog, right?
Yeah.
A white lady walks by. And she's like, she tells him, when he already passes her, she says, keep that dog on a leash, right? You know? Like, she could have just kept walking and went into her house and minded her business. The guy turns around, the black guy, and he's like yelling at her and like getting in her face. And she's like, oh, don't do that. And it's like, no, don't tell him don't do that. You could have just not said anything to him.
Was the
He
dog
would've
already
kept-
on a leash?
Yes, the dog was already on a leash.
that makes it so much better. Like just walking by, keep that dog on a leash. You know what? Yeah, and I just unhook him. Like I just right
Right.
there, get him.
It's like,
I hate people who don't mind their own fucking business. I like, cause, I teach, my kids that to
right.
mind your business. What they've got going on, whether you agree with it or disagree with it, if it's got nothing to do with you and it's not going to affect you, mind your fucking business.
Well, the crazy thing is, when you don't mind your own business, you're almost putting yourself in a situation that you shouldn't even be in the first place.
It's also dangerous not to mind your fucking
Right.
business. It's very dangerous.
Why would you insert yourself into a dangerous situation? Who does
it
it?
could be what we damned us.
It could be what we do.
It could be what we damned
Why
us.
would you do that?
Yeah, it's so stupid, and like I've seen it because like I've worked in restaurants, and that's the worst place for it because it's almost like the entire idea of Karens originated just from people not minding their fucking business, and that's all it is.
Right.
And it's also getting mad at service workers for nothing, because there's a time and place to get mad at service workers, and it's on the tip line. That's it. That's all you need to do. If somebody
Right.
is being if it's terrible fucking service, raising your voice does nothing. Just don't fucking tip them. Mind your fucking
Right.
business. Well, you don't need to yell at somebody. It's like, well, you ruined my meal. I need to ruin your fucking week. No. No, you don't.
Right. Like,
I want you to regret.
drastic
I want you to
decision.
regret waking up this morning. Like that's what it is. Like,
I'm following you home.
I'm gonna.
What?
I'm gonna find you on Facebook. I'm gonna email your boss. I'm gonna like.
Oh
I'm gonna ruin your
gosh.
fucking life because my fries were cold. Like, that's it.
My fries were cold is crazy.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? You sneeze near somebody and they just didn't like the way you sneezed.
Oh my god. Well, that's another thing is because minding your business doesn't always have to be a confrontation. Okay. Because I'll see I'll like because that just reminded me of like the thing of like when people sneeze and then somebody like makes a face at you, or like somebody burps or something, and then you just see like some girl's face like, ugh. And you're like, mind your fucking business, bitch. If you were minding your fucking business and you weren't looking over here, you wouldn't have seen something you didn't want to see. Mind your fucking business. Look at your man, not me. I'm gonna burp. I'm gonna fart. I'm gonna make some gross noises. My girl does. I wouldn't say she likes it, but she deals with it because she knows it's natural. She doesn't make a face. You, on the other hand, mind your fucking business. It's a life lesson that is so valuable.
So do significant others get a pass from minding their own business?
Well, I think in a relationship, certain business is both of theirs, right?
Right.
You know, there's certain things like if you have joint finances, which I don't necessarily completely agree with. I think the finances, you could have like the joint account specifically for paying bills, but like, you know, that's the one thing is like if you have joint finances, that's both your business. If you want to quit your job without a plan, that's both your business. Like that's not just your job. Like it's stuff like that. Yeah, that's both their business. But like private life stuff that doesn't matter and is not a detriment to the relationship, I don't think that's any of their business. No.
That's I'm in a relationship type of answer. That's exactly what I would expect from.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I like to tell Michaela everything, for sure.
Yeah.
But there is stuff that isn't her business that we have gone over that we are not going to discuss with each other because it doesn't matter. Like body counts. That doesn't matter. Mine, it's not her business, and it's not my business to ask her what hers is. I told her, I was like, I got way too many skeletons in my closet to be worried about yours. Like, this is our past.
We might have to
it doesn't
put that
matter.
on At Your Big Age Part 2 or 3.
Oh, the body count thing?
Yeah.
For sure, because I think it's,
I feel like
it's still
I thought
super
that
weird.
was. Yeah, it's weird.
I mean,
you know, to
we're not
still
in
be
fucking the
talking about
1800s where
right.
we're burning bitches and like,
Yeah. Whoa.
it's like, what
witch?
are we doing? Like,
You
witch,
cheated on me.
fucking-
You're a witch.
Be like, you can
Here.
read? Like, no, the body count thing always threw me off because I've never worried about it, and I know people who do, and like I guess I don't understand it because I was gonna say, oh, I could understand if you're of a certain religion, like if you're,
Yeah.
I don't know, Muslim, you know, or something like that. But I don't know
Right,
enough
if you
about
think
that.
that
I don't know
way-
enough about that religion to really talk about
Right.
it. Though, so
That's okay if you think that way. We're not like, you know, just because we disagree with it doesn't mean it's wrong.
I think if you're worried, if you want your lady to be a virgin, you better be a fucking virgin too.
I think so too. Yeah, you can't expect you niggas, you
Yeah.
dirty niggas.
Right.
You dirty
Y'all are
men.
dirty as hell, and you're giving
Yeah.
out. Like it just bothered me because I did see a Reddit story before about like some guy who was wanting his wife or his fiance to get married in a red dress instead of a white one because she wasn't pure, and that's what a white dress means. And we're like,
What the fuck?
since fucking when is that what that meant? Like, where did that's not math?
That
How
sounds
did-
cultish.
Show your work. How'd you get that from that? No, that is very cultisty. And like he was like, my coworker said so, and apparently, like at the end, she found out there was no coworkers that said that. His coworkers were like, what the fuck? He's an idiot. Like, what? Who would do that? But like, the body count thing, that's another big thing where I'm like, I think you need to mind your own fucking business.
Mind
As
your own
long as they're
business, yeah.
clean and they
That's the important thing.
yeah, if you're clean
Make sure.
and you're loyal,
Both of you.
I don't
Both
care.
of you. Everybody get tested.
Everybody,
get tested.
if you are a single and sexually active,
Sexually
you should be
active.
getting tested monthly.
Get tested.
And if that's too much for you, I mean, Planned Parenthood does free testing, free STD
No
testing.
protection.
Wear protection. If you're not wearing protection, you should be getting tested monthly or bi-monthly, or after every new partner.
Yep.
But yeah, if you're not, as long as you're clean and you're loyal, mind your fucking business. Their body count doesn't matter to you. Like it's not. It's just yeah.
Why are you asking about that? Why do you want to know?
Yeah, why do you
Well,
wanna
like,
know?
What are you gonna do with that?
You're gonna be
information?
upset at any answer.
Right.
As long as
Right.
if
What?
it's unless it's zero, you're gonna be upset. You're just looking for
Come on,
reasons.
people.
Come on now.
Use your brains.
Use your
You
fucking
know,
brain.
we're-
That's another one. That's
we
another life
have
lesson.
them.
Use your brain. That's
Yeah.
gonna be a fucking Reddit story topic that I'm gonna grab. Use your brain.
Put it up there, guys.
Use your fucking brain.
Put it on your wall. Write it down.
Mind your business. And when we do a live, when we start doing like live recordings of this, I'm gonna have big neon behind us. It's just gonna say "Mind your fucking business" or "Mind your business," because if we do it on YouTube, they're gonna take that down.
Right.
But you know, it's gonna say "Mind your
I'm gonna have to
business."
stop.
Largely garbage
I gotta
podcast.
get all these slurs out of my mouth.
No, wait.
No, not right now. Like, I'm
Oh,
not,
okay, because you cleared your throat like it was coming.
not later either. I don't say those. I don't.
He said, I gotta get these slurs out of my mouth.
Ones that I'm allowed to say, just not on platforms.
Yeah, you've already said it like twice, but whatever. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Within the first 10 minutes, if we were monetized, it'd be demonetized. But we're not monetized, so it's fine.
Hey, you know,
Hey.
come on,
Oh,
guys.
fuck. I don't even know what episode number we're on, though. Hold on. I gotta figure that out. We're on episode 9. Okay, this is episode 9.
There we go.
And we don't even have
number
much.
10 is gonna be, I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, we have no clue.
We do know, actually. We've talked about it.
Yeah,
it's
we
gonna
know.
be.
You guys
It's gonna be Conspiracy Theories episode 2
It is.
with
It's gonna be
a special guest.
Special guest.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fun. We gotta make sure he's all set up with his stuff. I'll have a couple, but the conspiracy theory one is probably our best received episode. Just I've gotten the most positive feedback on it. They said that we were well researched and well spoken on it, so it's something, and it was a lot of fun to do. It took a long time. It takes a lot to prep for those, but we've got a guest that is going to fill up a good amount of time, so we don't have to prep as much. But anyways, you had mentioned before we started recording something about minding your business in relation to psychology.
Oh yeah, there are traits of people who can't mind their own business, according to the American Psychological Association, right? And I was just going through them, and I was guessing. Hold on. I was thinking we can go through them and see if you think it's valid or not.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're gonna play valid, not valid. Okay.
On the
start with
fly
the first.
games. Let's go.
This is gonna be easy valid. They thrive on drama. I mean,
Easiest.
obviously, yeah.
Looking for drama to get into, looking for reactions out of people.
Ryan on those Facebook posts,
Yeah. What did you do to get him to say that?
Yeah, he's an instigator, guys.
Yeah. What were you not doing in your relationship? Like
What could you have done?
what could you have done better in this argument? Yeah, he's a bitch ass baby daddy, but maybe you were a bitch ass baby mama. Okay, moving. I don't mind my business, by the way.
Number 2, they struggle with empathy.
I can kind of see that.
I feel like if you struggled with empathy, you'd maybe want to mind your own business because you're like, I don't know how to navigate this, right?
Well, there's 2 ways to go with that. Knowing that you don't know how to navigate it shows emotional intelligence. Like, knowing that you struggle with empathy is a part of it. Like, I don't want to get into that because I struggle with, connection or empathy or something. The people who are not minding their business, I don't think they struggle with empathy. I just think they don't have it. Because struggling with it implies you have some.
That's true.
I don't think they don't. I just don't think they have any. It's just like I want to ruin other people's day, or I don't mind my business, or and it could just be being oblivious, because
That too. Yeah.
not minding your business. You could literally just wander into drama because you're not minding
You
your
don't know how
business
to pick
because
up
you
social cues.
because you're not paying attention. It could just be constant state of oblivious. Next.
That was a good take, Ryan.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. That's a quack, bro. That's two quacks, bro.
What are we doing? What is
number
this?
3.
I
Number 3.
I have yet to take away your soundboard privileges, but it's gonna happen.
They have a high degree of curiosity. That's a good one.
That's
Like,
basically. That's actually kind of the opposite of what I said. Wandering into it aimlessly is kind of the opposite of being curious, because being curious means
just
actively
nosy.
trying to
You fucking
sniff out some
yeah.
drama. Yeah, I guess so. So I can see that. That's valid. Because wanting to know. Hold on. Wanting to know the drama and wanting to know stuff, you know, it is basically what I'm doing on Facebook, you know?
Yeah.
Because maybe I want to dig a little deeper, and sometimes you gotta
You gotta be
instigate.
stopped. Like
What?
at some point you have to be stopped. You
Yeah,
know?
they'll ban. Zuck will ban me on Facebook at some point. Like, they're just gonna get tired of me. But I mean, I'm bringing more people to his platform. You know, it's fine.
It's true.
Yeah.
Bringing them together, you're doing God's work.
Yeah, lots of death threats. But anyways.
The fourth one is they seek validation, which actually I have a story.
Okay.
Right. This is like a customer service type of situation, right? And when I was working at the exchange, this lady came in and she used to start arguments with people just so that they would talk to her because she was lonely, right? Or at least that's what I heard. That might have just been a rumor, honestly. She might have just hated people. But she used to come in and just argue with people, but then she would end up calming down and then just talking about her family. So that's why I figured it was real. But like, is that like, I feel like that's like a form of seeking validation, or maybe not seeking validation, but like people who don't mind their own business sometimes, maybe they're just lonely.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know if it's the loneliness. I think it's just thriving off drama. Just because it's like,
Yeah.
you know, there are other ways to not be lonely, and
That's true.
having everybody in the
You're
room
right.
hate you makes you more lonely than before, you know? So, because when I'm
Just
thinking of
everyone
people that,
will love you.
when I'm thinking of people that don't mind their own business, the only thing I think about is the stereotypical Karen. You know,
Yeah.
people who stay in black people's business and just are
That old
horrible
lady,
service
she was
workers.
She was an old white lady.
Oh, really? Yeah, couldn't tell. But, I mean, yeah, I think that one's good. Just because, this, I don't know about the seeking. Actually, no, I don't think about this. I don't know about the seeking.
Yeah, I don't
validation.
think seeking validation.
And the loneliness thing, I don't see that. I think that's just a senile person and a narcissist. Well, narcissists,
the
aren't
next
they
one will-
always seeking validation? Isn't that kind of the thing about narcissists?
Isn't it?
I think so. It's being self-centered and...
Yeah, they want everything everything revolves around them. They're like
No, because I think being a narcissist, you find the validation within yourself,
within yourself.
and
yeah.
you don't need it from other people, you know? I think that's the... No.
But then
okay,
why do
then
they
I'm wrong.
start like killing people?
What?
What's that about? Aren't those narcissists?
I think
Like,
you're talking about psychopath.
They don't use that term
Sociopath.
anymore. They don't use sociopath either. I think they're just narcissists now.
That's stupid. That's so broad. Narcissist used to mean like, you know, the attention's not on
It has
them.
to be broad
and,
because there's
you
a
know.
spectrum of them. Like everything's in a spectrum now.
Yeah, but then people will just use that term so loosely and keeping it on the I think it still needs to be pretty specific because you know, there's this whole lexicon of psychology words, you know, that are specific to people, but people want to be diagnosed with shit so fucking badly that they just widen the fucking... It's like Munchausen's, you know, like, they want to be seen by doctors, they want to be diagnosed with something because they think something's wrong with them, but they don't want to work on themselves. Instead, they
Like
just
on
find
Fox
some...
News.
Yeah, they just find some fucking diagnosis that explains everything that's shitty about them. I think that's so stupid. I think widening the like...
It just turned into a newscast.
I'm sorry. I think it's so dumb. It's like... Because, like, you know, the one exception I give is autism. Because it's like, yeah, that's a huge spectrum. It could be, you know, you are uncomfortable in crowds and you stim and stuff like that, or you can be completely nonverbal and, you know, low functioning autism. So like that's a huge spectrum. But narcissist, really? You're just like, I like myself. I'm on the spectrum of narcissism. You're like, what? Get the fuck out of here. I hate that shit. I hate it. I think if you fit into it, you fit into it. If you don't fit into it, don't try to. Don't try and widen the fucking spectrum. I'm sorry. I gotta stop. Okay.
It's true though. Everybody's out here self-diagnosing.
It's so stupid. If you go to an actual
Go to a
psychologist,
professional.
go to a
professional.
fucking professional. Like
Professional.
like the people that are like, I'm self-diagnosed OCD, but
I'm self-diagnosed OCD, bro. Don't move my shit.
yeah, just don't move my shit. No, you just like to know where your shit is. You're not like, your brain doesn't just go into a fucking collapse and panic when somebody moves your Stanley Cup. Like that's all. That's OCD.
Sometimes.
Like the routine of things. Like, you know, like I have to. I'm trying to think of something like specific. Before I go home, I have to turn off the lights in a certain order, and I have to pick up my like stuff like that. Like that's OCD. But just saying like my house has to be super clean. I'm OCD. Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
Get your fucking Starbucks and shut the hell up.
You heard him. If you got beef with Ryan, send him a DM. We'd love to read them. Send him hate mail, please.
We'll get a P.O. box.
Yeah, bro. It'd be hilarious.
Oh my god, I would love to read like hate letters out of a P.O. box.
Send him hate
so
letters,
funny.
please. Just tell him he's a cuck, bro. Disrespect him, and we'll read it out loud.
We'll read it on the podcast if you fucking hate me. I don't want that to be. I'm trying not to be like rage baity because this is actually how I think. But like, if you have a problem with it, I don't give a fuck. Mind your fucking business.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's the episode.
Full circle.
Mind your fucking business.
Mind your fucking business.
I think I don't even know how many more of these there are. The second one was FOMO.
Yeah. I mean, I think that
Yeah.
kind of puts them all together of like the curiosity and the.
They have an
You know.
innate desire to help is number 6.
Hell
What the
no.
fuck?
No.
Stop.
Well,
I mean,
okay.
yeah.
Well, okay.
God damn
Yeah. If we're just talking about people
That's
that
like
don't
my
mind
mom, bro. My mom be just trying to help everybody, bro. Like, stop. Go inside.
Although I will say I have that. I do that. You know, if I see
do that
something in
too.
public, like if I see a potentially dangerous situation in public, I'm not minding my business. Like I don't like seeing people.
Wait,
get hurt.
what?
I said I'm not
Oh.
minding my business.
Oh, okay. Dangerous situation.
Potentially dangerous situation. Like if I see like a textbook like domestic issue,
Oh.
I have trouble minding my business.
That's that cop in you.
It's really hard though because you know that if I know if I interject, the second they get home it gets much worse. So it's like and with victims and stuff, it's tough because they have to want to leave first. So nothing that I can do is going to get them to leave that. So it's better that I do mind my business, but I don't know. I don't like men that do shit like that, so I kind of want to beat them up. Like, I kind of want to beat them up, or I want to scare them. Because, you know, it pisses me off to the point where it's hard for me to mind my business. But
You gotta put lo-fi music behind that. It just sounds so sad.
let's not. Yeah, that's just my own, like, intrusive thoughts of interjecting, though. So, and we already know. We've talked about my Facebook antics. I don't mind my business. So,
Yeah, he's a sicko.
do as I say, not as I do. You know?
Hate him.
Hate
Send
me.
him.
Fucking
send it to
hate
him.
me. Do you have any more?
Send all the things. Yeah, they lack self-awareness.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
That's
they're
that
prone-
oblivious thing that I said.
right? They struggle with insecurity, right?
For sure. That's one of the bigger ones. Because, you know, you get your meal wrong. It's just food. It doesn't mean that much to you. Like, if it means that much to you.
Right.
If you get it, but no, like, being angry about it.
Yeah, no reason to get angry.
No reason to get angry, you know? Like, you'd be like, hey, this is wrong. Most 99% of restaurants would be like, that's our bad. We'll handle that. And they'll take it. Yeah.
Just be,
Do you? And then a lot of them will just be like, do you want the fries? And I'll just bring you the thing. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. But then being like, my my son asked for barbecue sauce, not ketchup. And you're just like, all right.
Why is she from Jersey? What the fuck?
I don't know. That's just the voice that came to my head. But like that's like that that just screams like insecurity. Like how dare you not listen to them right or like not hear them correctly? Me? You know. Yeah, that's just it does scream insecurity.
Yeah, that was it though. Did you have a story? Did we go over our week?
No.
The refresher. We were supposed to do it in the beginning.
Yeah, we were supposed to do it in the beginning, but we'll do it now. Shit, we're only 25 minutes in and you're already out of shit.
Yeah. You know, my
Well-
episodes be quack. You know, like the quacker.
Well, my week was good. I have been unemployed for the week because I start my new job tomorrow. Okay. I'm taking away your fucking soundboard privileges.
Yeah, bro.
I'm
The
taking
quack.
them away. Hold on.
You're amazing.
I have to take them away. Mute soundboard there. I muted your fucking soundboard. I can't do it anymore.
It's all quack. Guys.
Anyways, yeah, so I start my new job tomorrow. I didn't get the police job that I was trying to get, which sucks. But I have a job, so I'm not in the dumps. Police jobs are really hard to get. I know people who get told no 20-something times before they get a yes, and I've only been told no 3 times. So I'm on my way. It's still happening. It's still the dream. But going to school will probably help. Had my nephew's birthday party. That was super fun. We dressed up. He wanted it to be a costume party, so I dressed up as Loki, which was super fun. I've been addicted to the Switch Pokemon games. Finished Arceus, which was awesome. Started Violet, which I think is better already. That's I mean I spent most of my time at Michaela's, and found out that her uncle is selling the house next year. So that means that we will be moving in together in next May, in exactly a year. So,
See,
big news.
the people can't even clap for you. No clap.
All right, I'll fucking unmute you. Just stop quacking at me. There. I'll do
The
it.
quacks were celebratory.
I don't think that's what they're for.
We're
But-
quacking, bro.
No.
No, but that's
anyways,
beautiful.
How was your week?
Nice. It was cool. This weekend I hung out with the girls. Shout out Fab, Tay, Ken. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
It was really fun. And that's it. I just worked last week. I get my MRI scan this Wednesday, so we'll see if they need to open my shoulder or not, people.
Gross.
You know. If we get 100,000 people to send me $1, I'll have $100,000.
That is how math works for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, share my cash app.
Shut up. We're not putting your Cash App in anywhere near this. The only monetization I will take is sponsors. I'm not doing like just donate to the fucking
Oh yeah.
Rashid
Yeah,
fund.
guys.
But I will say, I want this company to sponsor us really bad, and I want to talk about it for a second
Okay, let's do it.
because our whole family started this thing. It's the Poop Map.
Oh man.
It's an app. It's like a social media app for the poops you take, and it shows on the maps where you poop, and it'll send you my family has a poop league. And,
Oh, who's winning?
let me check.
It has to be Morgan.
Oh fuck. No, it's mom.
Mom?
It's mom.
Oh, wow. Oh wow.
Oh fuck! I'm in second. I'm tied for second, but it's a
What?
fucking it's the weirdest fucking thing. But I've resorted to you can unfortunately you can attach pictures to the posts that you make. I make them funny, like, but people put comments on them, and it's so funny. My sister, a little rough from pizza and cake yesterday, but we persevere. Going to start putting these in my 5 things I accomplished this week's email to egg set. So like, it's such a weird niche thing that only cool families do. But oh my god, I want them to sponsor this podcast so fucking bad. I am going to send them an email. And I am going to try, but oh my god, that would be so fucking funny. I would advertise the shit out of your company, Poop Map, please.
That sounds so fire.
Oh my god. Anyways, we started that this past week, and oh my god, it's so funny.
The league is crazy. The League of Poop.
The League of Poop, yeah, it's nuts, and it's insane. And of all people, my girlfriend was the one that introduced it to the family.
Oh wow.
So they were like, dude, she fits in super well. Like, I have a family full of just fucking some of the funniest weirdos I've ever met. Like, it's crazy. Anyways, I've got a couple stories.
Yay.
We're unfortunately doing exactly what I didn't want to do, which is use Reddit stories just to fill dead space and dead time. But guess what? We're not very good at preparing episodes. We're not good podcasters yet. We'll get better. We're trying.
Well, and if you think that we're not good podcasters, then fuck you.
Mind your fucking business.
Mind your fucking business.
Mind your fucking business. I've got 3 here. I'm gonna find the one that I actually read already. Okay. So this is very... They all come from Am I the Asshole, because those are the most fun to do on the podcast. I read this one already, and it fits in super well to what we're doing. Am I the asshole for getting mad at my mother for being an absolute Karen? Okay, so I, male 17, and my mother, who is in the richer side, gets mad at literally everyone for doing their job in retail or tech support. I've told her numerous times to be nicer and had to say sorry to the staff after she left, in parentheses. If I did it in front of her, she would get mad at me. But every time, she always says the same line, I paid enough money to get this, so I better get good service. Even though it's not the person's fault. My girlfriend, who's 17, works at a fast food restaurant, Wendy's. One time, my little sister wanted to go there, so we stopped by, and I was down with coming. I normally don't like coming because of how rude my mother is. Since my girlfriend works there... What?
Nothing.
Oh. I normally don't like coming. Fuck off. Since my girlfriend works there, and she wouldn't make a scene in front of her, right? No. So, it was busy. It was not busy at all that day. Pandemic and all. So we got our food immediately. My sister ordered her chicken burger. She's 11. And it was extremely spicy. So what happened? My mom, in front of my face, started yelling at the top of her lungs how it was too spicy for her kid. To my girlfriend. This is when I had to step in. I started arguing with my mom on how you should have known it would be spicy, as it is literally called the spicy chicken burger. I'm guessing this is like UK or something, because they call it that. This just turned into a whole argument about how she's essentially a Karen, and it ended with me raising my voice as loud as hers, calling her out. My girlfriend completely agrees with me, saying that my mom deserves to be called out, but my dad, who's pretty much the most chill person I know, said that I took it too far and that mom gets offended when someone calls her a Karen. So Reddit, am I the asshole? If you get offended by someone calling you what you are, like like, hey, I'm not a cheater.
no.
I only fuck other women during a relationship. Like, it's not like.
What do you want me to say?
What do you want me to say?
You know?
Like, I can come up with a different word if you like. Like, what if her name is Karen? You know.
Right.
But no, you're not the asshole. And people need to start calling out their parents a little more often, like in public. Make it a thing.
So.
Make them embarrassed. Embarrass the fuck out of them. I know it'll only make your home life worse, but they need to be embarrassed a little bit by their actions. You know, I think people should get embarrassed more. Makes things a lot easier for the future. You know, they might think twice about what they're doing because they might get embarrassed.
All right.
So, you know, embarrass your
parents.
family.
Though I feel like some people's parents, they'll take it as disrespect and like never talk to you again.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like some people's parents are like that.
I am completely okay. I mean, I don't have anybody in my family that I do this with because my family is fortunately very awesome. But fucking go no contact. Like, if your mom is not a good influence in your life, fuck them. Like, you have no obligation to your family like that. I mean, I wouldn't go no contact over that. Like, if that's the only thing wrong, I just wouldn't go in public with her. Like, just don't go out to dinner or do anything. Just, you know, visit once a month, have dinner, whatever. But
Did it say age? How old is this guy?
He's 17.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're 17 and your mom's a bitch. It happens, you know. It's kind of hard to navigate
How old is your
that.
mom? What does she look like?
Bro, what?
You know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in this story. You know,
Oh, that's
his
why you
mom
want to
might
know.
be-
Why do you want to know? No, we're not moving on. We're not moving on.
All right, the next one.
No, you don't even have them. I have them. I'm not moving on.
Oh, wow.
We're not doing this right now. You saw how she treats fucking service workers. That's a big one.
Yeah, what the
We
fuck
don't
is
do
wrong
that.
with her?
We don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, why'd you want to know
thinks
how
she'll
old she
treat
is
me.
and how she looks?
I'm just saying, you know, he might need some guidance. You know, his dad's not doing anything. You know, I'm just saying. I don't know. No, he's not the asshole though. His mom is. She is. I don't want to call her a bitch because I don't. I mean, she is. Like, why are you doing all that?
Top comment. Not the asshole. Your mom is offended by the way you spoke to her, but speaks to people like that regularly. Tell her to have some self-reflection.
Right, bro.
OP actually commented on that one and said, thanks, I needed that. I mean, yeah, it's... I mean, you wonder where your kid gets it. You know, if you're like, you can't talk to me like that, but you're like, you talk like that to everyone. You can't be surprised when your kid snaps back at you, you know? Like, the way I talk to my kid, I expect one day he might, you know, because I'm not mean to him, but as a 5-year-old, I talk to him like he's a grown man. Like he's about to do something stupid. I'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop doing that. What are you, dumb? Stop. Like I talk to him like he is a grown person.
You're a bully.
Or I talk to him like he's learning shit, you know? I tell him, I don't just say, like, don't do that, that's stupid. I do tell him why he shouldn't do certain things. Like, I explain, like, hey, don't do that because you'll hurt yourself, or don't do that because it's mean to people, or don't do that, whatever it is. But if I have to tell him multiple times, that's when I start being like, what are you, dumb? Do you not listen? What are you doing? Come on. Go do something else. Like, I don't talk to him like he's a child. So, at one of these days, he is going to... he's going to snap back. And it's going to be good. Because he's learned it from me. So...
Don't have children.
Don't have children. Well, do have children, but treat them correctly. I feel like I treat my kids.
I don't have children. But I love all of my nieces and nephews. Love y'all.
Anywho, moving on. I have another one. Yeah. This one is not... Oh, this one's a little long. Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to let
Karen neighbor used my pool after she demanded I follow her pool rules.
Who?
Did I read that right?
Karen neighbor.
Am I the
What?
asshole for refusing to let my Karen neighbor use my pool after she demanded I follow her rules? Okay, I did read that
What?
right. I'm not having a stroke right now. Okay, let me just...
At their pool?
Yeah,
What?
you have to
Alright,
follow
read
her
it. Go
rules.
ahead.
Yeah. So I, 34 male, live in a suburban neighborhood with a decent-sized backyard and a pool. I've always been friendly with my neighbors, including quote-unquote Karen, mid-40s female, who moved in next door about a year ago. She seemed nice at first, but as time went on, she started to show her true colors. Over the summer, they're just calling her Karen in this. I think that's funny. Over the summer, Karen started coming over with her kids asking if they could use the pool. At first, I didn't mind because I was usually outside anyways, and the kids seemed to enjoy it. But soon things got weird. Karen began showing up unannounced, sometimes even when I wasn't home, and I caught her using the pool without my permission. One day I came home to find Karen and several of her friends having a full-on pool party in my backyard, complete with snacks, music, and pool floats. I confronted her. She acted like it was no big deal, saying, "Oh, you weren't using it, so I figured it was fine."
This bitch was
That's
living the
fucking
life.
crazy. I told her politely but firmly that she needs to ask before coming over and that I wasn't comfortable with her just assuming she could use the pool whenever. Karen seemed annoyed but agreed to, quote, follow the rules. Then last week she took things to a whole new level. Karen knocked on my door with a typed up list of, quote, pool rules that she wanted me to follow. Her list included things like no swimming after 5 p.m. because her kids have a strict bedtime, no loud music when her family is outside, and mandatory weekend access for her and her kids, but only for their exclusive use? What the fuck?
What?
You can't use your pool on the weekends.
Yeah, bro. Get out of here.
No
Is
loud
this get
music.
out?
This is
Leave me alone.
This is a cul-de-sac with no. This isn't a neighborhood. This is just one cul-de-sac in the middle of nowhere. Like, this is fucking like Black Mirror shit. Like,
For real.
I thought she was joking at first, but she was dead serious. I laughed and told her there was no way I was following any of her rules for my pool. She got angry and called me selfish, saying that I was ruining the neighborhood's spirit and being unfair to her kids. Now she's spreading rumors to the other neighbors that I'm the bad guy for not sharing the pool. Some of the neighbors even have said I should just let it go to avoid drama, but I feel like this is insane. It's my pool and she's acting like she fucking owns it. Am I the asshole for refusing to let Karen and her kids use my pool after she demanded I follow her ridiculous rules? Quick update before I do a big update.
Did he shoot her? What happened?
Update, she's dead. Quick update, just to let everyone know. My backyard fence doesn't have a lock. I've taken your advice and purchased one from the store, and I'll be installing it tomorrow. For those suggesting I get a camera, I already have one, but it's not pointing directly at the pool, more towards the fence entrance.
At the pool.
Point at the pool. Call the police. Like,
Yeah,
what
what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, point it at the pool. Get more cameras. Point it at the pool. Point it at the entrance, so you can have evidence of your neighbor literally breaking and entering. Like,
Right.
what?
The fuck?
This is insane. There's another update, but
You have cameras? Oh,
he said he has a camera facing the entrance. How tall is? I want to know how tall the fence is first. Like, because if you put a lock on the fence, are they just gonna climb over it?
It's just a 4, not even. It's like 2 feet.
Like, and it sucks because like my only, I want to like call the police or set up surveillance and lock it up and stuff like that. But if they want to use that pool, they're gonna find a way to fucking use it. You have to call the police, or
Yeah, bro.
because the only other solutions I have is fucking drain the pool, but that keeps you from being able to use it. You know?
You're getting overrun by,
Yeah.
I don't know,
By
other
churn.
people.
By churn.
Yeah, bro.
Come on now. All right.
I'll let
Update.
them Step on you.
Hey everyone, an update on the situation. Thanks for all the advice. It really helped me see I wasn't overreacting. So I went ahead and installed a keypad lock on my backyard fence. Figured it'd solve the problem without needing another awkward conversation with Karen. Plus, you were all right about the liability stuff. I really don't want to deal with any potential fallout if someone gets hurt using my pool. I didn't even fucking think of that.
Like, if one of her kids drowned in the damn pool,
Right. That's
like,
on
that's a
him.
huge one. Of course, so Karen noticed the lock pretty much immediately. She was at my door furious, saying I was locking out the neighborhood kids and treating my family like criminals. Yeah, they are. You and your family are criminals, and I am locking out the neighborhood kids from my pool.
Right.
What?
Please.
Yeah.
Please leave.
She went on about how I was being dramatic and why I couldn't just let them use it like before. I told her straight up that I wanted some privacy and control over who's using my pool. After all, it's my backyard, not a community park. She rolled her eyes and said I was being selfish, etc., etc. Honestly, I feel a lot better with the lock on now. It's a bit awkward with Karen, but I'd rather that than have her acting like my backyard is a public pool. Thanks again for all the support. Top comment. Not the asshole. Karen is insane. Inform her in writing that she and her family are no longer welcome on your property, and if they show up again, you will call the authorities. People like her never back down, so you can't either. If you do, you'll never know a moment's peace. Good luck. Not the asshole.
That's true. You gotta fight. This
Writing
thing. We all back you.
writing rules for someone else's shit is insane. Also, one of the rules is that you can't use it in certain time frames when all they did was let you use it like once. They were like, "Yeah, you can use my pool." Like,
Was there something going on between this guy and the lady?
why do you always go to that?
I don't know, cause like, why are you letting this go on so long? Like, do you have a thing? I don't get it.
No,
Why would you let
the
this
second I
lady
saw
and the
like
kids do this
more,
shit?
the second I saw the pool party, I'd have shut that shit down like immediately.
That's what I'm
I'd have-
saying.
Man, I would have been like, what the fuck are you guys doing on my property? I would have come out with a gun. Like, I would have come out like, who the fuck are you people? Like, I would have made a big scene. Like, like big. It's like, why are you guys trespassing on my fucking property? And they're like, you said I could use your pool. I was like, yeah, a month ago. You dumb bit. Get the fuck away from my fucking pool. Get off my floaties. Like,
Oh my gosh, bro. Letting them do that is insane. Like, what are you on, bro? You gotta have some backbone at some point, you know? You're just gonna let these people step on you?
No, you gotta.
On your
I
grass?
think one, you need to have a backbone, and this doesn't really apply to our topic. I mean, other than
Mind your own
parenting.
business?
No, not really.
Yeah, because he can't. He
He
can't mind his own
fucking
business.
business
That is
because
his business.
she didn't. Get your own fucking pool. Mind your own fucking business.
Intrusive.
It
Relax,
seems like this
you
is a
know?
decent neighborhood, though. Like, if she can afford to live in that neighborhood, she could probably afford to install a pool.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, I don't know. Where's her husband?
Where is her husband? Where's your wife? Like,
That's what I'm saying. Does he have a wife? That's what I'm saying. Is there
Doesn't.
something between these people? I don't know. This
I don't think
story
so.
might
They
be
seem like they fucking hate each other.
Then why did he let it go on so long? You see what I'm saying? Did he
Yeah.
like seeing the ladies out there? He's weird. I don't know. I'm getting weird vibes now. It just all came to me.
I think you're just
man.
no. I don't.
I
I'm
can't
not
trust
seeing-
any of these guys.
I'm not
I
seeing
hate
this
both of
at
them.
all. I don't know where you're coming from at all. So you're weird.
Let me know if y'all know in the comments.
No, they
Let
don't.
me know.
No, they don't. They.
You don't know that.
You're
They
weird.
might know.
You're the weird one. You just think
You're
everyone's
weird.
fucking all the time.
You just made my point though. They don't. Where are their spouses? Why are they letting
He
this
just didn't
happen?
involve them in the story because it's probably not relevant. Or she doesn't have one. There's probably a reason for that because she kind of sucks.
Exactly.
I don't think you're getting that. No, I don't. I'm not. I think.
You are. It's.
How do you
alright.
get what I said to they're fucking? Like, this is not like.
You said they're fucking. I didn't say they were fucking. I said, is there something going on between these?
Now you're gaslighting me. So like.
I'm not gaslighting you. You said they're fucking.
You're
literally
gaslighting me
came
right
out
now
of
because
your-
when
you'll
you
listen
you
back
know
and
what
you'll-
you meant. You know what you meant
We'll-
when you were
we'll
like, "Is
play
there
back.
something
You all
going
heard it.
on? Is there something going on between these two?"
Is
you
there
knew what you
something
meant.
going on? That could literally mean anything.
Obviously, there's something going on. She's using your fucking pool. Stop gaslighting me.
Relax.
I'm not gonna. Anyways, moving on because I'm gonna fucking punch my computer screen.
Record it.
I'm gonna punch you in the fucking dick. Am
You
I
gotta
the
read it, bro.
Am I the asshole for minding my own business after my friend told me off? No. End of story. Not reading it. Okay. Anyways, am I the asshole for minding my own business after my friend told me off? I didn't read this one yet, so I might stutter a little. To start this post, I need to add a little background. My friends, we'll call them A and B, and myself used to hang out very often. I considered this group to be my best friend trio. For several months, we did everything together until 2 months ago when a family member of mine was diagnosed with terminal illness that left little time with them. Obviously, I distanced myself from the friend group to spend time with that family member, and this is when I started noticing things. For example, I noticed my other friends, A and B, would only text me when they wanted to go out and spend money, but under the pretense that I would be covering it since they were always broke. This bothered me, but I did not let it get to me as I had other things going on, and I still enjoyed taking my mind off of life and seeing my friends. Sooner after, though, I stopped responding to their requests to go out, which turned to them just straight asking for money. Ooh.
They said, let's get back to the point, bro.
It's like, well,
get
you don't
right.
want to go out. Can I have like $100 so I can go out? Oh, fuck, I lost where I was. I ignored them and simply continued with my life without them being a part of it. I did not feel the need to reach out, seeing as they knew my situation and did not reach out as friends to ask how I was doing, only to ask for money. It has been about 2 months since I really spoke to either of them. Although I was always closer to A rather than B, which is very relevant. Before all this began, B met a guy at a bar that we frequented and began talking to him. I am a horrible reader right now. Holy shit. Ugh, I need a sip of water. Hold on.
Yeah, get some water, bro.
Get some water. Okay. Before I stopped talking to my friends, B was concerned that the man she was seeing wasn't being truthful and faithful, but after we stopped talking about 2 months ago, I had not asked nor heard about him when about my life. This brings me to this past week. I was at the same bar we used to frequent with some coworkers when I saw the guy, B, was taking a walk with another girl. Sorry, fucking weird typos in this one too.
B was a girl. I'm confused.
They didn't specify, but I'm guessing that it's a girlfriend group. Is it a girlfriend group?
Oh, okay.
B, when I saw the guy B was talking to walk in with another girl. Okay, there was no typo. I'm just stupid. Well, fuck, I just lost it again. Okay. It was obvious that this was a date. And they were dancing together and drinking together and kissed at the end of the night. Did you watch them the whole fucking time?
Yeah, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, just go.
Are you trailing
Mind your
these
fucking
niggas?
business. What are you doing?
Right, you mind your business.
You don't even care about these bitches. Okay, since I had not spoken to B in 2 months, by this point I was unaware of their relationship status and did not feel it would be appropriate to bring it up to her directly, as I did not know the situation between them. Instead, I asked A about it, whom is very close with B. It would have known. I informed A of what I had seen, and that I was only telling her because I was closer to her, and I did not want to bring it up to B in case they had actually broken up. A told me that they were still, in fact, a couple, and thanked me for telling her. The next morning, though, I woke up to several angry text messages from B saying, "Listen, I know where my man was last night and who he was with, and if you have an issue, then you can come to me directly. You're obviously jealous and bitter and trying to start shit in a relationship that has nothing to do with you. My man loves me, so go back to being secluded asshole and mind your own business." I was obviously very taken aback by this message, but acknowledged that maybe I misread the situation and that I would no longer involve myself in their business. Well, not 20 minutes later, I get a text from A saying, "Listen, you did not hear this from me, but you were right. B was getting cheated on. Her boyfriend just admitted to it." Following that text, I was flooded with calls and texts from both A and B asking to talk to them about what I saw, what she looked like, how long they stayed, and so on. I ignored all the calls and texts
and I'm now being called an asshole by family and other mutual friends for not talking to them. But to me, I was asked to mind my own business, and that's exactly what I'm choosing to do. Am I the asshole? Could I have handled it differently? And should I talk to them?
Yeah, you're the asshole. You already didn't mind your own business, dickhead. Just tell them what you saw. You asked.
Yeah, just tell them what you
How
saw.
you
But
gonna
also,
how you gonna stir up the shit and then leave,
I
bro?
don't-
You're diabolical.
I don't see why people are mad at her. First off,
Oh.
yes, I know. Like, yeah, you told them you dropped a bomb and left, but like, judging from this
what the-
story, he admitted to it at some point. You didn't even need to be there. Like you've
Actually
true.
contributed zero. All you did was piss her off, right? And then the next day, he fucking admits, he's like, yeah, I've been cheating on you. And now they want to know all the details that he's probably not telling. So she's asking her.
If you didn't say anything, they still would have broken up. He still would have admitted to cheating, and it would have been fine.
You didn't mind your fucking business.
Yeah, maybe she's not the asshole, but she is the dickhead. Like,
She's a dickhead
you
for
should have
not.
never.
Yeah.
You should have never been in this situation.
Although I do hate when people like, you know, you get the "Hey girl" text, you know, and they get mad at the person telling them instead of their spouse. Like, yeah,
Right.
I think you should investigate it instead of getting mad, but because you know that's the main issue that a lot of people
Run into is like who do I get mad at right now? Don't get mad at anybody right now, because if you get mad at him and it's not true, he's not going to forgive you because you didn't trust him. If you get mad at that person and it ends up being true, you're going to lose that friend because you didn't trust them. So you get that information, do with it what you will, like investigate it, let it go, whatever, but don't get mad right away.
If you do find out and you get mad, though, you know, you crash out, you know, do your thing.
Oh yeah, throw shit, fucking, you know,
Yeah.
go to jail,
Go
set
crazy.
stuff on fire, you know,
Do it. Fuck it.
kill somebody. Yeah.
don't kill somebody. Not the kind of podcast I want to have.
You know what they say every time I leave, Drew? They say, do not subtract from the population. Do not add to the population. Every time we leave, Drew.
That's hey,
You know? That is sound advice. Don't have babies. Don't kill anybody.
Don't kill anybody. You know, those are, hey, you're learning
Drew's
lessons
literally
today.
telling you don't get anybody pregnant. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, because we have to update all of our paperwork if we get somebody pregnant. Or if you get pregnant.
Well, yeah, because you have to update your benefits and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's so funny. But yeah, I think you're an
But after we
asshole.
keep, you know, all the babies, you know.
Honestly, so here's the thing. Her, like, that girl crashing out on her friend and being mad that she told her and, like, you're just a jealous bitch and blah, 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 blah. I probably would have, no, you know what? I'm going to pull it back. I don't think she's a
Probably
dickhead.
wouldn't have responded either.
I wouldn't have responded,
you know.
no.
No, I do think she's a dickhead, but I definitely would have did the same thing.
I would have done the exact same thing because I am a dickhead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because whether or not they, you know, they were your friends or not, at one point, you know, you loved them like they were your friends. So, like, yeah, I would probably be like, hey, I saw him out with this person. They kissed. I think it was a date. I would have taken a fucking picture. If you're gonna come at them with stuff, you gotta have some evidence, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, you already trailed them for like 3 hours. For
You
some
had to have
reason.
had a fucking picture.
You know?
You had
something.
to get something. Like,
You were just watching. Were you in awe? I don't understand.
Did you have a newspaper with 2 holes poked in it? How the fuck do you know
The
their
fuck?
whole night? The whole night. They danced. They held hands. They had cocktails. He had
She's
the
just keeping the
salmon.
recording.
She had the spaghetti. She moved her foot in between his legs. They kissed. They go into
I'm telling you,
know
if you
all of
listen
it?
to these stories long enough, the main characters always start to become weird. Because, like, why are you doing this?
Well, they're Redditors, dude.
She was looking for a scoop, bro.
She thinks she's a
reporter.
fucking. She's a reporter.
Yeah,
I'm just a freelance journalist. I'm just trying to make a living out here.
Do
Oh my
people on
gosh,
Reddit
bro.
make money? Is that like a
I
thing?
don't know. I think I have no.
I'm gonna
idea.
look
I
that
can-
up real quick. Like, I just want to
Hold on.
I gotta know.
We gotta figure this out, bro. Where's the Jeopardy music?
People on Reddit make money. Yes, they do. People can make money on Reddit through various methods, including the contributor program and by selling digital products. Oh, well, offering freelance services. Okay, so it's like, it's like Craigslist, you're selling services and shit. But the contributor program, Reddit offers a contributor program that pays users for their contributions such as posts and comments. Earnings are based on factors like karma earned and gold received from awards. So you get money from that? That's shit. I'm gonna start posting on Reddit. I got stories.
Right. I could be a Reddit reporter. Fuck. You know.
I don't
I'll
think
make
it's
something up.
I don't think it's being a reporter. I think you have to have a couple more credentials.
For you to be a reporter.
I don't know. Reporter is always such a weird role. Like, because
On
you
Reddit?
see it you see it in movies, like being a reporter, because it goes against everything in this episode. Being a reporter is literally not minding your own fucking business.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Which I would be perfect at, because I am really good at not minding my own fucking business.
This
But I'm
guy,
also really
bro,
good at
he's-
instigating, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
He has to be stopped. Send him your hate mail.
Reporters aren't supposed to instigate. They're just supposed to get stories. I'm making stories, bitch. I'm instigating. I'm a TMZ reporter. That's what it is. Like,
Oh, shit.
I'm a fucking paparazzi.
That means that you get there first, though. You know,
I'm
TMZ
literally-
always
yeah.
gets there first.
I'm Facebook paparazzi. That's what I am. I'm in there to cause problems.
Who flashes cameras and leaves.
Yeah,
You're sick.
I'm in there. I'm just spouting out random rumors that I made up and be like, Usher, what do you think about the what do you think about the DUI rumors? And he's like, what? What about the rumors that you're actually two black men in a trench coat and all you're singing is auto-tuned? He's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He opens his coat, jumps out.
He's like, how did you know that? Yeah, that's just me not minding my own business. That's literally a reporter's job, is to not mind their own business. So I don't think we should be reporters because we're
Right.
preaching.
Well, we could do Reddit. We could do Reddit.
We
shit.
could do Reddit. We could do like, which I still
And we
haven't
can have
made it.
typos. You know.
I still do want to make a Reddit for people to post stories in, but I do want to wait until we're getting a little more feedback for it to be a little worth it, because we're not getting a whole lot of feedback. We're getting some comments here and there, we're getting some emails here and there, but we're not getting a whole lot of feedback. We'd love some. If you have
Please
stories,
send feedback.
send some feedback. We're on Spotify.
Tell me how we're doing.
We're on Amazon Music. We are not going to end up being on Apple Podcasts, unfortunately, because the program that we use is not working for Apple Podcasts. So, but we are on Spotify, Amazon Music, Podcast Index, Listen Notes, and on RSS.com. Please
Follow the link tree.
Follow the link tree. It's in our
It
bios,
has
and
everything in there.
it has everything. This has been a good, decent
Episode, a little unorganized, but I liked it. All of our
Love it.
episodes are unorganized.
Thank you guys.
I say
Thank
that-
you.
I say that at the end of all of our episodes that they're unorganized.
You do. But people don't know that. They don't know that it's unorganized. They don't know what we're doing, right, guys? Yeah, you heard them.
Wait, am I tripping? Hold on, I'm sorry. We'll talk about this after because it's not that important. Oh no, I'm not tripping. Okay,
Okay,
I can't fucking read. That's the problem. Okay, I was looking at our RSS.
I thought you were gonna say we weren't recording this whole time.
No. I was looking at our RSS and I was one of our episodes were like out of order, so I was like tripping out. I was like, oh my god, we didn't drop episode 7. Like something stupid.
You
but-
guys are getting the behind the scenes right now.
Yeah. Anyways, this has been the Large Garbage Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok. I will be making some posts. I'll be grabbing some clips from our podcasts and stuff and posting them on there. But
Like, subscribe,
subscribe,
feedback,
as always.
feedback, share. Stay trash.
Always stay trash.
Stay trash.
Yeah, stay as always. Stay always. Stay trash.
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.